Good evening and welcome to the Weekender.
I'm sorry, good evening. I thought this goes out in the morning.
Yes, but this is going out tonight.
Really?
Yep.
Oh God.
So unfortunately we don't have enough time to bring you an extended Weekender tomorrow morning, so we're just putting out a quick Weekender tonight because we really have one thing we want to talk about, and that is the MERCS event. And if you're wondering why we're dressed like this, Stu's got a cold. Poor Stu.
It's there for a reason.
It's very, very sad. It's very sad. Anyway, I can hardly see a thing or even breathe in this. However, the only thing I need to protect from Stu's nasal projectiles is my pee. So as long as I keep that there,
yep,
we should be grand.
Tea fixes everything.
There we go. So, there's tons of things going on in the wargaming world. If you haven't checked it out, go and check out the Myth Kickstarter. It's doing really, really well. So,
well, they're already what, over the 150 at the minute?
Yeah, well over, I think, yeah, over 150
they're punching
grand.
very near it anyway.
So if you're into your dungeon crawlers, that is definitely one worth taking a look at. The other thing that's happening is Nick, one of our new team members, has put up his first article on the site.
People seem to be really enjoying it.
Yeah, Nick is going to be leading, forging our coverage in Malifaux. So I'm excited about that.
He is a brave boy.
He is a brave boy. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And as I had said in a previous Weekender, Nick has fitted me out with my list for what could be my
your Malifaux faction.
What could be my ideal Malifaux faction? Dirty boy. What else? Toy Week starts on Monday.
Does indeed.
So
very good.
And believe it or not, Demons Week, which is a double ender or double thing, is not far away either.
I thought you decided you weren't doing that.
Somebody on the site
decided for you.
Did he not dismantle for you?
No, he felt quite dismantled about it. Which
to be fair, I suspect English is maybe not his first language.
No, I suspect he did it on an iPad. And it corrected his spelling for him, but he was suffering severe dismantlement. And I was quite dismantled myself when I realized that I hadn't actually made any decision of the sort. So it is on its way, but we're getting Tau out of the way first. And we had Gav and Jack, two serious Tau players. They have loads and loads of Tau. They seem to be brimming with ideas. They're very happy with it as well. Yeah. So you would know. You've been the one editing it. So
yeah, I know. And then I'm going to be slightly worried next week because I'm away for the first 2 days of the themed week.
Yes, Justin goes on holiday. So Justin is going to sunny Ireland again, aren't you, for his birthday? Yeah. So
bit of mum's cooking, just what I need.
Birthday wishes to you, Justin.
Yeah,
so
how old will you be, sir?
Take a wild guess. Don't say 40.
No, I wouldn't have gone anywhere near 40.
No.
27?
Bingo.
Hey.
I would have said 4.5 inches. Anyway.
What?
So.
Jackass.
Like
a Smurf. Do you know how you can tell, or do you know what the official height of a Smurf is?
No.
Do you know?
No.
Here you go. Nerd alert. The Smurfs are 3 apples high.
3 apples?
3 apples high.
Granny Smiths.
Whoa. Never,
is that an African or a European apple?
Crab apple?
Let's not start the nerd argument like that, because we've already had that once with the Batman thing.
Oh.
There's no omega beams in Smurfs.
No, there's no omega beams in it.
Papa Smurf didn't die, he was sent back in time.
He was sent back in time. So, tomorrow, we're taking part in the MERCS global event.
Yep.
We have guys downstairs. We're going to try and do a live hangout if we can get everything working during the day. But at the very least, we'll get some coverage and stuff like that up. If you're looking at the Beast of War site, come on over. If you're into MERCS, you and a buddy can play at home this MERCS Global event. Just go and download the pack. Yep. And then on the day when you're finished your games, or as you're finishing your games, just submit your results. There's a little form there. You submit it. All comes into us. And then we're going to feed back on just what's happening.
Warren, the thing that really excites me about this, whichever faction does worse in this campaign, their corporation's getting dissolved.
Well,
The stakes are so high.
It is high stakes.
we'll see about that. We'll see about that. I believe that's the way it's written. It doesn't mean that you lose your faction. It's probably just a plot twist for a particular faction. So.
Can you imagine if it's like one of the brand new factions that gets dissolved?
Texaco,
Kemba?
Well, hang on. EU Incorporated can't take part.
Yeah.
They're down the drain right away.
Well, we'll have to see. Those guys, the guys at MERCS should be online with us as well throughout the day, so we'll be feeding back and having a bit of a laugh. Other than that, they're just mad busy with this whole myth Kickstarter. So, what else? DreadBall.
Oh, yes.
I've got some cool DreadBall stuff coming up for you guys. And I also have the first episode of a new Flames of War show that we're doing as well.
I thought I saw some new people floating around the building.
Yes, there's been some new people floating around. And
Did I see James as well earlier?
Yeah,
James Romantic.
James has been in, and me and James are starting a new series just about DreadBall. And I've had amazing crack with that, and you'll see that in the actual videos.
Warren's Balls, is it going to be called?
It's my team. They're called the Nashville Ballbreaker 69ers.
And I don't know if I can let them away with ball breakers.
That's quite a mouthful.
It is quite a mouthful.
So this is why you should be in the middle. Whenever we're like naughty schoolboys on the edge now.
It's like watching an X-rated version of the Chuckle Brothers.
No, it's the look on your face. It's just this look of non-understanding in Justin's face. Huh? What's going on?
It's just me going, crap, here they go again.
For me, DreadBall's been out for a little while. Flames of War's been out for a little while. Flames of War especially has been a game that has appealed more and more to me in this last few months since January. I've really started to...
Thanks for that, Steve.
Oh. Lovely.
Is it appropriate for me to now check the contents to make sure there's no blood?
Yes.
Still living.
Okay, so the 15 mil is a scale that has been appealing more and more and more to me, and Flames of War itself, the game, has been appealing to me, as we've discussed, I think, in an XLBS and
we have indeed.
So you're going to start to see how that's all going to start coming to fruition, because I've dealt obviously with Flames of War on and off, but my Flames of War virginity has been kept relatively intact during that period. So I'm now about to bust my cherry properly on Flames of War.
Don't know, I've messed about a little bit.
Well, anyway, and then in terms of DreadBall, my hot tip, I've got two hot tips because I'm now an expert.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My hot tip for Flames of War, forget everything, just go late war. Simple. My hot tip for DreadBall, the moment you pick the race that you like, come up with your own cool name, and we're going to try and get American football logo generators
that'd be cool.
to do our own logos. Okay, so if you know of one, post in the comments below, because you just the plot to Warpath really suits it. It's basically as a whole. It's all the DreadBall takes place in the center of the whole universe of it. Okay, where all the wealth and whatnot is. So if you're wondering, like me, what's all these alien races who are supposedly wiping each other out, all suddenly playing sport against each other? Now the sport is brutal, but it wouldn't matter how brutal the sport is. How do they even get in?
Yep.
Well, these corporations are behind it all, and they basically have captured or bred these aliens just for this purpose. So even the humans are just bred for this DreadBall purpose. And there's rules there called free agents and stuff like that. So if you had a corporation team, as I will, okay, I'm going for a corporation team, my ball breakers, and they, with the free agent rules, could in theory have a big orc guard attached to the team for the odd game.
Yeah,
so it means I can
the MVPs and stuff.
Yeah, but it means well, some of the MVPs will only pay for particular races, so you've got to check it out. But it means that there is some collectability to this game. It's not just off the shelf and play, which you can do and you're more than welcome to. But for a lot of us, we're looking for ways to make it our own and take it a step further. you can buy other bits and pieces and paint them up in your team colours. So I'm going to get orcs painted up in my corporation team colours, my ball breaker team colours.
What colour are the ball breakers? Blue?
Well, no, they're going to be a shade of grey with just
talentless.
with a grey stripe on.
Worthless.
They'll be metallic.
Jacket in now, mate.
They'll be metallic of some kind of metallic colour. I haven't completely decided yet, and I'm going to ask Lloyd nicely if he can design me a logo if we can't find a cool American football style logo generator where we can do NFL type.
That's cool.
Type logos,
like that,
which I think would be great.
Could be fun.
So just make it your own. Anyway, that's it, guys. Do please, if you are a MERCS player and you're into it and you and the buddies have some time tomorrow, get involved in this campaign. It's going to be good fun. I'm looking forward to seeing the results coming in, and we've no idea how it's going to pan out. It's a relatively new thing that we're trying. It's quite a low-key affair, but we're going to have 20-30 people downstairs playing on the day, so there should be tons of results from that alone, but I'm just keen to see what happens. If you fancy hooking up with us via webcam on the day, post below in the comments, okay, and we will be in touch and try and get a webcam.
Lucas is doing one in London. He's got his own one running there. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be really, really good.
Excellent. Well, we're off to do the Weekender XLBS, where we've got some exciting stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about Inheritance, which is our kind of a little small, well, it's quite a big project, isn't it, really?
It's not that small.
Yeah, it's a big community project that we have running. Everybody will benefit from it at the end, but if you are a backstager, make sure to tune into XLBS. And if you're not a backstager, but you have any kind of interest in what Inheritance might be, and feel free to PM us or whatnot if you're interested, come on over, join backstage, and hop into the XLBS. You won't be disappointed. It's good fun. Right. Good evening, guys, and enjoy your weekend, and hopefully we'll be chatting to one or two of you tomorrow for the MERCS Global event.
Are we not going to do a Sopranos type? Because obviously this is a shorter weekend than usual for people. So I wondered whether we could do a Sopranos kind of ending where... have you seen The Sopranos?
No.
Sopranos gives nothing away. The very, very end of it, the very last scene...
Yeah.
Doesn't end. It just cuts to black. It just cuts to black. Mid-sentence, mid-thing, and you're just left guessing what the rest of that... As though it goes on forever.
So this could be the point where I mention about the return of the Primarch.